Here you are playing as. Jeez. No, thank you. Oh, man, for real? Like, for real, for real? Hmm. I guess we keep and we hope to get a blue source. I cannot keep the second pre-ordain in this game. Man, this is rough. I feel like I'm going to lose this game because I played a turn one Baronmore and can't do anything else. Oh my god, please no. Please no. Please no. This deck is very good against my edicts. Dang, man. Nah, we're going to lose this one. Man, at what point do you just pack it in here? I wonder if this deck is actually bad against Stompy or if I'm not playing very well against Stompy. Oh yeah, and their hand is actually like pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Evan Car's Justice. Why am I not playing that card? Well, two swamps is actually pretty good because I can Echoing Decay something, so we're actually fine now. Well, we're finer. We're not actually in that good shape. We're finer. I'll specify. Missing a land drop is pretty big, and then they have the Pit Skulk. I can hope that they get greedy with the Rancor. I really would like to see a Rancor here. Rancor the Pit Skulk. Come on, baby. I know you wanna. I know you're thinking about it. Rancor up that Pit Skulk. Rancor up that Pit Skulk. Yeah. Rancoring up the young wolf. Ugh. This is the lamest thing I've ever seen. We're gonna kill the young wolf. Rancor is the way they win this game. Can't Ghastly Demise it. I will note because I have no cards in my graveyard. Would have definitely preferred to Ghastly Demise it. Is this gonna be a kicked Vines? Oh my goodness. My opponent's having it all, like every game. Oh well. That's the reason you play the deck, right? So now I'm getting hit for a lot, and I need to draw a blue source. Because now my Ghastly Demise only hits one creature. Yeah, jeez. All right, well, that's a blue source. Which we will go ahead and play. Because now we can Agony, Warp, and Ghastly Demise. And in fact, is it worth it to go ahead and do so now? Probably. No, it's actually probably not. Simply because I want to, I can respond to them doing stuff, so. And I want to use the warp as a fog also, which is like the other big reason. So we're going to kill the Pit Skulk, fog this guy. This also sets us up nicely to be able to Ghastly Demise this if we need to. I mean, this is bad if they have another Vines of Vastwood, I guess. And now I can use the Ghastly Demise to kill the young wolf. They'll get the Rancor back, and they'll re-Rancor it. But I will be live to kill it again. Actually, since it's toughness, I don't think I really want to do it now. I'm just taking one here. Like I can do it again. I could do it next turn. And now I don't want to do it because, well, I can't get rid of that. Untapping the young wolf. Augur of Balas. I think I'm in a cast. Yeah, I'm in a cast Augur. I need to block this young wolf so I can subsequently Ghastly Demise it. Forbidden Alchemy, not 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 the best. At least I didn't pitch any lands. So in my personal life, I'm looking forward to getting the remake of Final Fantasy 12 today. That's why I'm actually recording these videos kind of early in the morning, because I would have liked to spend my Saturday playing that. Not that I don't mind bringing you guys excellent content, and you girls, you too, people of all genders, ages, sizes, shapes, creeds, centaur people. Ayo. Huh. We got another Stompy player that's deep in the tank at a part of the turn. Yeah, I'm just going to have to pass the turn here. Hope they don't have another Rancor for this Vault Scourge because I can't deal with it. Next turn, we'll preordain finally. Do I just... No, I block Young Wolf. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to block Young Wolf. I'm good to trade here. Maybe I should have blocked the Kyrian Ranger. I'm actually not sure. What my intent here, what's going through my head is I'd like to block Young Wolf, kill it, and then when they try if they try and Rancor it again, kill it with Ghastly Demise. I don't know if my opponent will do the Vault Scourge. If they do, that's unfortunate, but it's also kind of like eggs in one basket. You know? Like if I draw a spell to kill the Vault Scourge, then it's not really as good. But if I don't, obviously it's insane. So I would like for them to put it on this wolf again, and then me kill it in response with this Ghastly Demise. And they don't know I have Ghastly Demise, right? If they knew I had Ghastly Demise, they'd slap it on the Scourge. But as is, I could be representing Disfigure. I could be representing Vendetta, I guess. Mostly I could be representing Disfigure here. And so they're considering what they want to put it on. Like if they put it on the Vault Scourge and I kill the Vault Scourge in response. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a way of playing around Disfigure. Interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. So what they did is they pumped it so that I can't but that doesn't make any sense either. I could have disfigured it in response. Like if I had disfigure, I would have I think this was actually kind of a waste because if I had disfigured it, you could have done this. They could have done this in response. So I actually don't understand that play. Okay, well now I'm gonna Ghastly Demise this. Feel pretty good about that. Yeah, that play actually didn't make any sense from my opponent to and like now they don't get because they used that they could have saved this and it would have lived actually through my Ghastly Demise. So yeah, I actually don't understand that play at all. I'm still probably gonna lose though because my cards have lined up pretty poorly with my opponents, which is kind of frustrating, but whatever. Oh, okay. Click the wrong card, sure. Oh, they were trying to hunger the. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I apologize for ranting about my opponent then. Lonely Sandbar, eh? Well, we're gonna have to preordain. I hope we hit a removal spell. Dismal Backwater Muldrifter. I do kind of like Dismal Backwater. I also do like Muldrifter. We're just so far away from casting it. But so I'm gonna have to bottom both of these, I think. We get Demir Aqueduct. So what I could do is I can play the Aqueduct and cycle this Barrenmore. Tragic Slip. Perfect. Perfect. Do I do it now? Huh, that's tough. So if I do it now, I get rid of the Vault Scourge and then I get hit for 3 off of this guy. But I think it's actually pretty tempting. No, I'm gonna wait. Like the thing is, if they have a pump spell, I'm dead no matter what. With the Rancor in the equation, so I might as well play around them not having a way of beefing up this Vault Scourge. Well, it just doesn't matter either way. So I might as well play around this. And in fact, I could afford to take another hit here. Right? go to yeah. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait for my opponent to make the first move. And then if they don't do anything at all, I'm going to try to slip it in turn. So actually, it didn't really matter what order I did that in. I'm only doing it so that they don't get to do the. I mean, they got to hit me with the Rancor anyway. So what? I mean, whatever. It just really didn't matter what I did. But this way, they don't get to replay the Rancor in the same turn, and maybe I can counterspell it on the way down. Like yeah, like that would have just killed me if I had tried to do it in response. So kind of glad I waited. Soul manipulation is just too little too late. Just really too little too late. So what I can do is I can cycle the sandbar, or I can forbidden alchemy. If I forbidden alchemy, I can't really do anything else. If I cycle the sandbar, I have to hit exactly the thing I need. So but if I alchemy, I'm pretty much going to have to leave the swamp untapped, so I can't cycle this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to alchemy. Yeah, it didn't. It just looks like it just didn't matter what I did here. Let's go ahead and concede. Tough beats, tough beats. It makes me feel like Chainers is actually like not very good in this matchup, so I think I'm actually gonna take them out. And then put in the prohibits, take out a soul manip. Let's run it like that. That was the deck list I was looking at earlier. Trying to think of where I could have played that game better. I mean, I'm sure there are many times, but I don't know. New deck for me anyway. Hmm. I'm kind of hungry. Yep, we'll be on the play. This hand seems good. Oh man, this hand seems really good. This is probably the best hand we've had. We're keeping. We got the Disfigure, the Augur, double Mole Drifter. This might be one of the best hands we've kept. Certainly good against Stompy. Disfigure their first thing, Augur back into another removal spell. Eventually get to play these Mole Drifters. Turn 1 Dismal, turn 2 Dismal. Still being on curve. That place does look pretty dismal. I mean, this island doesn't look much better either. Like, where are you supposed to live on this? And that copse of trees there on the right? Maybe this dismal backwater is on that island, for all we know. I guess we'd know it's not. It's in Cons, and who knows where that is. Or Tarkir, wherever that plane is. Please don't be Young Wolf. So a Kyrian Ranger on 6. I think I want to kill a Kyrian Ranger. Especially if I draw another Disfigure. Yeah, there are some games where this is basically like strip mine, or wasteland. And since I have a backup, I feel pretty good about it. This way, if my opponent kept one land, they won't be able to do anything this turn, maybe. Another Kyrian Ranger. All right. So now they can return that to their hand and play something else. Now I don't want to do it again. Well, maybe they are missing. They would have missed the land drop if they hadn't done that. So I actually don't think Relic is very good against my deck. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. I guess it's pretty decent. It definitely turns off Ghastly Demise. Doomblade. So actually, I do want to disfigure that now. Let's Augur first. Pretend we don't. Pretend we aren't drawing all of our removal. Preordain, not bad. I think I'm still in for disfiguring this though. If they had to use it last turn to make their land drop, I kind of like doing it again. Plus we have the Doomblade, like I said. Come on, let's exile something. Always yield. Get rid of this disfigure. I guess I'm also playing Gurmag Angler. This Relic of Progenitus is pretty good. I would bring it in against me. That was just some bravado on my part. Oh man, no. The one thing my Doomblade can't hit. It bites. Oh well, Slip's pretty good. I actually do want the swamp, so I want to play these Mull Drifters. Go ahead and attack. So next turn I'll be able to start casting my Mull Drifters. This hand was pretty set up to beat Relic, which is fortunate. My opponents missed a couple land drops. It looks like they're about to miss another one. And if they don't play anything else this turn, I am going to go ahead and slip the Scourge just because I have nothing else to do. But now I'm going to Doomblade the Pit Skulk and slip the Scourge. Doing it that way so they cannot pump the Vault Scourge to save it. Let's cast that Mull Drifter. I feel like we're in a very good position right now. Being able to kill both my opponent's Kyrian Rangers. Drawing into 2 lands not the best, but one of them is a Cycler, so that's fine. Gonna do it again. If I were my opponent, I think I'd be thinking about cycling the Relic. If you miss another land drop, I think I'd be considering cycling it. Yeah, I would have considered it. Because like they have no cards, so. And we draw another Doomblade. I do want to cast my Mull Drifter though. I guess we don't have to. I guess we could cycle this Lonely Sandbar and see what we get first. Gurmag Angler. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, let's go ahead and cast Gurmag Angler, I think. That way we play around this Relic a little. I'll be attacking for. Yeah, I think that's the right time to pack it in. All right, sweet. So that game went exactly like we wanted it to. Stretching. I think we're just gonna run it back and hope we get another good hand like that. I think the problem with our other hands in this matchup so far, last game and this game, or last match and this match, is that we really just didn't get enough early interaction. I think I'm gonna need a mulligan to some more removal. And of course, we got lucky because our opponent got super screwed. But I mean, they kept a hand with Kyrian Rangers, like they knew what they were doing, and we just were able to deal with them. I wonder if Curfew is good. I'm gonna play it over a soul manipulation. I'm thinking like if they like kick a vines on something and then you go curfew and then they'd have they only have one creature out. That might be pretty good. I mean that's pretty rare that they only have one creature out. Like this card's really for boggles, but we'll see. It might be enough to just fog one thing. Do. Final Fantasy 12. I've actually never played it before. This hand's gotta be good, right? Disfigure, Augur. Just really needs another blue source, so we're gonna keep. Yeah, I've never played it before, and I'm actually pretty excited. I spent yesterday where I should have been doing some work, maybe building my party, YOLO. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Okay, I definitely. That's definitely one of the better starts my opponent could have. I really wish I had a blue source, but we do have a couple of draws. Oh, there you go. Bob's your uncle. That makes this hand way, way, way better. And actually, I feel pretty good about the hand we currently have. End of turn, I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Baron more. I'd like to hit another blue source. And then I'm going to play Augur next turn with no fear because we have plenty of lands. I've got this Disfigure for what looks like it's going to be a Skargan Pit Skulk for my opponent. Interestingly, in the couple games we've played here, we've not seen a Burning Tree Emissary. All right, so now I think I actually do have to disfigure one of these guys. So my options are disfigure one of these or cycle the Baron more and get Augur on the table. Augur does block all of these, and then if I draw, so no matter what, I'm giving them an opening to Rancor is the bad part. I think it's worth it to go ahead and cycle that. No, disfigure or cycle. I guess it's okay to disfigure because no matter what, well, I'll need something to deal with the Rancor if they have it. So I'm just gonna cycle. All right, now I have too many lands. Agony Warp is actually very good though. So let's. Well, the problem is I should have disfigured because now if I play Augur, no, actually Augur's just gonna replace itself. I was worried about having to discard. So no, we're fine. We're fine. Let's see, what do we have? Prohibit and Doomblade. I want the Doomblade. Because next turn I can leave up a bevy of removal spells. And now I feel pretty good about this game. My opponent only has 3 cards in hand. We'd have a blocker. We're going to block the Young Wolf. If they have Rancor, that stinks, but we have a removal spell. You know, an arrow for every heart here, so to speak. So next, we'll also play. We have to play the Swamp, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm going to block one, and if they have to spend a spell, that's fine. If they spend a spell to kill my Augur, that's fine. Augur's already gotten me value. They don't have a Rancor, which is also kind of nice. So yeah, next turn I'm pretty much gonna have to River Boa. I'm not afraid of River Boa actually because I have the Agony Warp and the Disfigure. So yeah, River Boa is actually not a big concern. So yeah, I have to play the Swamp here, so I can leave up Doomblade and Disfigure or Agony Warp and Disfigure, and I will have no attacks, and I can't play this Preordain. Nor do I really need to. I can play it next turn. So yeah, I'm hoping they try and put a Rancor on this River Boa. In response, I Disfigure. In response, they maybe do something else. In response, I Agony Warp. That would be like the ideal sequencing here. As it is, if they just go to attacks, I think I will. Okay, here's the Rancor. Yep, on the River Boa. Disfigure. I'm gonna wait for some of this stuff to resolve. So even if they are able to save the river boa, I have run them out of resources. Okay, cool. So good little series of trades there. I was able to get the Rancor out of the equation. And next turn I can probably play a Gurmag Angler. Let's see, Preordain, I'll have 4 in my yard. Yeah, I think I can play the Gurmag Angler next turn. I haven't really done the math yet, but it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I think so. So yeah, that was a pretty good exchange. We got like probably one of their biggest threats off the table, 2 of their biggest threats off the table. Here, I'm gonna block the Young Wolf because it turns on my removal a little bit better. So now I'm feeling pretty in control of this game. I don't know why I'm not using my hotkeys. That turn happened exactly how we drew it up too. Exactly how we drew it up. Let's start with the Preordain. If I hit a bounce land, I want to use that. I do like Slip. I do like both of these cards actually. So let's. I want to draw the Slip right. No, actually, I want to draw the Preordain. So let's top. Preordain. I don't want the swamp, so let's bottom, top, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Get a Gurmag Angler on the table. And now we're looking like we're in pretty good shape. Just keep holding down the fort here. Hope my opponent doesn't top deck anything too gnarly. Even a Rancor is not that scary at this point, though, because I have the Gurmag Angler on the table. Stompy's going to have a pretty hard time dealing with Angler with any of their spells, really. All right, draw Swamp. I think I bottomed it last time. So the question is, I think we're still just going to hold back. I don't really want to spin removal quite yet. We're just going to have to hold back, and I think we're waiting to draw Muldrifter. Augur's pretty good. Whiff. Me. Me. The other angler would have been nice, but we can't cast it, so yeah, I think we're just in defense mode here. I know that seems strange with actually I probably could be attacking with angler. Just because I have all this removal. All right, well, our opponent concedes anyway. All right, cool. We're 1-1 against Stompy. I'll see everyone for match